flight level 330, just 654. The view control is immediate to Kilo Papa Papa, flight level 400, checking in.
France 163, good evening, course top Tango Oscar Papa, flight level 330.
Turn left, heading 260.
B77W Delta, Bravo Golf, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1023.
FedEx 948 Heavy, Memphis Center, good afternoon.
United 2100, contact Jakarta radar on 135.85.
Connect 74 Whiskey Yankee, civil control. Level flight, level 340, confirm.
United 1551, Washington Center, good evening.
With Malta 3257, Lincoln radar identified, good evening. Altitude 4,000 feet, try and answer, full India Sierra.
American 467, contact Centimer Center on 133.5.
Swiss 52 Heavy, contact Boston Center on 128.05.
Airplane 763, contact Boston Center on 128.05.
Contacting Boston Center on 128.05, Swiss 52 Heavy.
Fanatic 3084, descend via ND8, Magoo transition into Midway, altimeter 29.8.
Boston Center, Swiss 52 Heavy. Good evening, flight level 330.
Swiss 52 Heavy, Boston Center, good evening.
Airplane 763, Boston Center, good evening.
Red Cruise, Broad Red, 18, please.
Flight level 280, here we go, 5896.
Cherry 4, turbo transition into Louisville. When ready, descend and maintain flight level 270. Just give us a few minutes here. 7 Alpha Bravo.
Speedbird 614, Brindisi, good evening. Identified.
4 Whiskey Lima, Lisbon. Good afternoon. Continues to flight level 340. Swiss 1 Sierra Tango, Winnipeg Center identified. Good afternoon.
Maintain port at B-Azimuth 1015.
Delta 2464, Washington Center, just a heads up that we had an aircraft near your position. Report light to moderate chop about 4-6 minutes ago at flight level 350.
France 234, we are now nothing.
Air France 001, climb flight level 410.
France 234, we are not experiencing GPS jamming anymore, so would you request resuming all navigation France 234? Navigation direct those or proceed on course 234, the France 234.
Okay, so on 119.42
35, speedbird 108, bye-bye.
Postman 101, contact Bremen radar on 118.055.
Approach 119.555, Frank Swiss 121 Bravo. Bye-bye.
Miami Sea Flight Level 260, compassionate 2247.
Barcelona Control, good evening, Skyway 2605, flight level 080, climbing flight level 210, heading 335.
Qatari 1179er, contact Jeddah control on 134.45. FedEx 2103, descend to flight level 070.
For Lufthansa 138, thanks, bye-bye.
Air France 234, Copenhagen Control identified. Good evening.
Speedbird 108, bye-bye.
Wego 58906, expect the MP1 Echo arrival. I'll have you descending in about 10 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
New York Center, JetBlue 2903, what?
Swiss 52, short descent, flight level 290.
Swiss 52 Heavy, descend via Ocean 5, AJJ transition into Boston. Altimeter 29094.
Southwest 1119, go ahead with request.
Descent via Ocean 5, transition Boston, altimeter 29094.
Contact Bamako Control on 125.4.
Delta 201, contact Houston Center on 127.85.
Direct quality, just 654.
Airwego 58906, runway 24 is active for arrival.
Alaska 2040, expect the Glasser 3 arrival, MLT transition. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Corsair 456, Bamako Control identified. Good afternoon. American 210, contact Albuquerque Center on 126.45.
Alaska 2040, contact Seattle Center on 124.75.
United 325, contact Seattle Center on 127.55.
Minneapolis Center, Sierra Pacific 610-247 with you at 35,000.
Delta 417, contact Chicago Center on 132.8.
Riptide 191, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Delta 417, Chicago Center, good afternoon.
Walker 271, contact Nairobi Center on 118.5.
Under Delta 417, what approach can I expect in O'Hare?
Walker 71, Nairobi.
Swiss 52, flight level 70, descending flight level 1700.
LNR 142 lourd, contactez le centre de Salt Lake sur 128.725. KLM 17, climb flight level 320.
Swiss 52, flight level 267.
Good travel, this is Southwest 1203 with you at flight level 38.
Kansas City Center, what do you want me squawking? Walker 1946.
Center, good evening.
American 8219, contact Minneapolis Center on 127.9er.
Descend flight level 180, Qatari 1179.
Delta 417 would like to descend via the SID. First altitude down to flight level 210.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Lufthansa 18 Juliet, contact Scottish Control on 118.78.
7 Alpha Bravo, Indianapolis Center, descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Altimeter 2956.
Clearance to Colorado Springs, radar vectors to ETL, limits filed, climb and maintain 12,000. Expect 17,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35. Squawk 5435. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 2255 Zulu. Right now it's 2240 Zulu. 22 Foxtrot.
Descend and maintain 16,000. Altimeter 2956. 7 Alpha Bravo.
KLM 810. Delhi control identified. Good afternoon.
Walker 71, Nairobi Center. Clear?
Delta 417, expect the ILS runway 10 right approach into O'Hare.
American 4602, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Swiss 52 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 210.
American 4602, contact New York approach on 125.7.
Delta 417, descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Altimeter 2968.
Contacting New York approach 125.7, American 4602.
FedEx 948 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 128.475.
Delta 1789, descend via Big Man 1 COTS, transition into Bozeman, altimeter 3068.
Contact Scottish Control on 128.055. There we go, 5896. Thank you very much.
Air France 1630, descend flight level 190.
Maintain 1000, Delta 417.
Camp 225, contact Amazonica Center on 125.25.
Focus approach on 125.025, 044.
118.5 barrier 30 Papa.
Finish approach at 124.1, American 210.
M225, Amazonica Center, identified. Boa noite.
Copenhagen Control, good evening to Jet 56 Charlie, passing 5,000 feet, climbing 210.
Voo 1232, centro de Curitiba, Curitiba, boa noite, prossiga com seu pedido.
Liebe Gäste, wir bereiten uns nun auf die Landung am Boston Logan International Airport. Die aktuelle Uhrzeit ist 17:45. Wir befinden uns in einer Höhe von 17.300 Fuß und erwarten...
Briefing for Whiskey Lima. Casablanca, radar, good afternoon. Continue the flight level 340.
Wir danken Ihnen für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit und hoffen, dass Sie einen angenehmen...
2 procedente de Campinas com destino ao aeroporto Santos Dumont, solicita monitoração radar.
Switches 568 Charlie, climb flight level 250.
KLM 17, contact region Pandan Control on 132.5.
Forward Center American 376 at 170, going to 320.
Over to 3.675, 7 Alpha Bravo.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Moncton Center on 123.9er.
KLM 810 Heavy. Delhi Control, contact Karachi Control on 122.05.
Wizz Air 7 Bravo Juliet. Bratislava radar. Confirmed. Waypoint Calif. Climb flight level 350 at Calif.
FedEx 785 Heavy, descend via Blue M4 into Minneapolis, altimeter 2983.
One 123.95, TAM 225.
UPS 2103, heavy climb and maintain flight level 370.
TAM 225, flight level 330.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Swiss 52 Heavy, contact Portland approach on 119.75.
Corsair 456, turn left heading 300.
Switching to Portland approach on 119.75, Swiss 52 Heavy. Portland approach, Swiss 52 Heavy. Good evening, descending 14,000.
Swiss 52 Heavy, Portland approach, cleared AB transition. Expect the ILS runway 15 right approach into Boston.
Departure Mike Oscar 738, climbing 6,000.
Cleared AB transition. Expect ILS runway 15 right approach into Boston. Swiss 52 heavy.
United 1584, heavy Cancun approach, radar contact. Climb flight level 130, turn left, heading 030. Vectors to uniform November 417. Dennis filed.
Center on 124.85, Air Canada 7023, good day.
Ryanair 52, descendez à 3000 pieds. Autorisé à l'approche ILS piste 6 gauche via Mallorca.
American 825, ILS 28 right, not available. Expect ILS runway 19er left. American 825, ILS 28 right, not available. Expect ILS runway 19er left.
Airway go 5896, speed 250 please.
Denver departure Southwest 4616, climbing through 7,300.
Departure Aeromexico 1107, 2,500, climbing 4,000.
Below 250, 7 Alpha Bravo.
Climb, flight level 110, Aeromexico 1107.
Aeromexico 1107, climb flight level 210.
Oscar Alpha Mike, cleared to land runway 23, wind calm. United Nations 21 heavy, Cape Town approach identified, good evening.
EV84, Yankee Kilo, Birmingham departure, contact London, control on 121.03. Aeromexico 1107, contact Mazatlan control on 128.0.
Descending maintain 5,800 feet, altimeter 3024, New Zealand 1212.
Lufthansa 554, Oscar Hotel, turn right, heading 275.
Corsair 456 Heavy, Bamako approach, identified. Good afternoon.
Southwest 4616, direct tight, Dennis filed, please.
EV84 Yankee Kilo, Birmingham departure. Please expedite your climb to flight level 240.
Airway goes 5896, turn right heading 040 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach.
We vacated the runway around taxiway Sierra. Corsair 456 Heavy, Bamako approach, turn right, heading 325.
Contact Dublin Tower 128.8, crossing Suboff. That's French West 121 Bravo. Bye-bye.
Passion 1295, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Maintain flight level 260. Wow.
Decimal 75, Hawkseye, New Zealand 1212.
American 210, turn left heading 070.
Line of departure, American 563, with you at 30030, climbing to 10,000.
American 568, Charlotte approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000, turn right heading 015, vectors to J. Dean. Then as filed.
Climb and maintain 10,000, turn right heading 310, vectors down pass. Then as filed, American 563.
Beachford 614, Brindisi radar cleared, BCS 1 transition. Expect the ILS runway 31 approach into Brindisi.
American 568, direct J. Dean, then as filed, please.
Jetstar 654 Heavy, cleared for the ILS runway 35 approach via Menzies.
American 563, contact Atlanta approach on 121.0.
American 563.
Jetstar 654, contact Canberra Tower on 118.7 when established.
Maintain flight level 310, Southwest 3891.
Southwest 4616, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Cessna 41619, Providence approach, good afternoon, Gosnold, altimeter 3000. Fort Delta Charlie, roger.
Scotty Control 133.2, EC 303.
Walker 271 IFA cancellation received. Maintain VFR. Squawk 1200.
American 210, 12 miles from Jago. Turn left heading 285, descend and maintain 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Fort Delta Charlie, turn left heading 080.
JetBlue 995, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Qatari 1179er Doha approach identified. Ahlan cleared for the ILS runway 16 left approach into Hamad.
American 568, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Dispatch 1295, climb and maintain flight level 280. For ILS approach runway 16 left, Qatari 1179.
Spirit Wings 23, Big Sky approach, good afternoon, Bozeman, altimeter 3062. Cleared for the ILS runway 12 approach into Bozeman.
Swiss 52 Heavy, runway 27 is not active. Expect ILS runway 15 right approach.
CityJet 683, Shannon approach, expect the on-off runway 26 approach into Kerry.
Flight level 320, Southwest 3891.
Singapore 225, 3 miles from Nemta. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 right approach.
Nordic 1103, proceed direct O'Grass. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 left approach. Speed below 200 knots until established.
APR approach, November 4 Delta Charlie.
WestJet 4433, 14 miles from Dolpa. Turn right heading 040, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 5 approach.
Oslo Tower on 118.305, Nordic 1106.
Clear approach Delta 417, 12,170, 11,000.
Ein Passagier weigert sich, sich hinzusetzen. Er hat während des Boarding-Prozesses wiederholt nach einem anderen Platz gefragt und wurde unruhig, als ihm gesagt wurde, dass sein Platz zugewiesen ist. Die Situation eskaliert und ich werde versuchen, sie zu deeskalieren.
Ja, ist gut.
Swiss 52 Heavy, contact Portsmouth radar on 127.05.
Verstanden. Ich werde die Polizei benachrichtigen.
Over to Phoenix Tower 118.7, have a good day, American 210.
Contacting Portsmouth radar on 127.05, Swiss 52 Heavy. Portsmouth radar, Swiss 52. Good evening, flight level 110.
Swiss 52 Heavy, Portsmouth radar, good evening.
American 3234, Lone Star departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000 direct TRH. JetBlue 995, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain 10,000 direct TRH.
Swiss 52, we are having problem with a passenger. Police should prepare.
Swiss 52 Heavy, roger. Advise nature of problem.
Turn left heading 330, over we go 5896.
China Eastern 8245 Heavy, Sydney approach, not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Seven Alpha Bravo, turn left heading 220. Delta 201, descend and maintain 10200 feet. Turn right heading 325 vectors for the ILS runway 18 right approach.
Southwest 3891, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.9er.
Die Polizei ist benachrichtigt, ja?
Verstanden. Ich werde die Polizei benachrichtigen.
München Departure Lufthansa 8, Uniform Lima crossing 4000 feet. Guten Abend.
China Eastern 8245, directive on, then is filed, please.
Unique approach identified, climb, flight level 070, direct Delta Mike 060.
Kahuna 1, Houston approach, good evening, Spicewood, altimeter 2994.
Bravo Alpha, contact Lone Star approach on 124.3.
Flight level 200, Freebird 860 uniform.
Swiss 52 Heavy, roger, emergency declared. Safe fuel and souls on board, squawk 7700.
Wisdom land, runway 26, American 210.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Munich radar on 129.555.
New Zealand 214, Melbourne approach, radar contact. Climb via the SID to flight level 100.
Z17 Lima, Dansk, departure, identified, climb via the flight level 100.
FedEx 785 Heavy, contact Minneapolis Tower on 126.7.
No flight 255, can you please
Sieht das
expedite
mit
your
dem
distance to
Passagier aus?
3259
Alles in Ordnung mit den Passagieren, keine besonderen Vorkommnisse.
Z17 Lima, contact Vostok radar on 100.15.
Hat sich der Passagier beruhigt?
Ja, der Passagier hat sich beruhigt und alles ist wieder in Ordnung.
American 3234, contact Fort Worth Center on 126.575.
Perfekt, dann braucht es keine Einsätze am Boden.
Verstanden. Keine Einsätze am Boden erforderlich.
No flight 255, contact Ankara Control on 119.3.
Kannst du mir bestätigen, ob es Polizei am Boden braucht, sobald wir gelandet sind?
Nein, die Situation hat sich beruhigt und es ist keine Polizei am Boden erforderlich.
Houston approach, expect the ILS runway
Okay,
13 right approach into
dann
Harvard.
fliege ich weiter wie geplant, okay?
Verstanden? Alles in Ordnung. Ich stehe für weitere Anweisungen bereit.
Louisville Tower on 124.2.
Besten Dank.
Danke, verstanden.
Climb flight level 230, right 47 Kilo Charlie.
Providence, approach Cessna 41619er, request RNAV, GPS runway 02 into Southbridge.
Swiss 52 Heavy, contact Boston approach on 124.4.
Corsair 456, contact Bamako Tower on 118.3.
Swiss 52 Heavy, roger.
Heavy roger, continuous plan.
Contacting Boston approach on 124.4. Swiss 52 Heavy. Boston approach, Swiss 52 Heavy. Good evening, level 10,000.
Swiss 52 Heavy, Boston approach, good evening, Boston, altimeter 29907.
Altimeter 29907, Swiss 52 Heavy.
Skywest 5024, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Alpha Bravo Charlie 3 Whiskey 5, hold short runway 18 center, then on Whiskey 13 Victor 4. Expect runway 36 left for departure. Speedbird 447.
Contact Center, Delta 417, 8000.
Delta 417, Chicago approach. Good evening, Chicago altimeter 29038.
Swiss 52 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000 feet, cleared for the ILS runway 15 right approach via AB.
29038, I'm requesting vectors to final for ILS runway 10 right, ILS Yankee 10 right.
Descend and maintain 3000. Cleared ILS 15 right via AB, Swiss 52 Heavy.
Delta 201, proceed direct UT. Descend and maintain 2800 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 18 right approach.
404 Seattle approach, say request.
Oh, never mind, 404, wrong frequency, sorry.
It's not a normal arrival. We are not expecting a normal standard arrival for this aircraft.
Maintain flight level 260, American 1001.
Ready for descend. I am ready for EVA localizer. I am ready for arrival. Please give me the heading, the altitude for the runway 16 left.
Skywest 624, climb and maintain flight level 260. American 376, OK City approach. Good evening, Rogers, altimeter 3021. Expect the ILS runway 35 right approach into Rogers. Cessna 41619, Bradley approach. Good evening, Southbridge, altimeter 29904.
Shamrock departure at G54 with you, Alpha 2000.
I am already at 7,000, turn left heading 165, for an expect a localizer of ILS, runway 16 left.
Direct to Alam, descend and maintain 4100 feet until established, cleared for the RNAV runway 30 approach.
Flight level 2807 right and 070, vectors to Pelig, as final, Neptune 54.
Cessna 619, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Maintain flight level 290, American 1001.
Chicago approach, capacity 2247, good evening, passing 14.5 for 1000.
Skywest 624, climb and maintain flight level 310. Delta 201, contact Austin Tower on 121.0.
Lufthansa Cargo 31 Juliet, contact Hamad Tower on 118.025 crossing music.
No approach, Qatari 1179, please, I need the clearance for descent for arrival, please, clearance for descent.
Southwest 2293, direct Jamestown, then is filed, please.
Traffic.
American 1904, contact Washington Center on 135.2.
1,000 feet,
American 1601.
American 1904, expect the visual runway 14 approach into Raleigh.
Northwest 255, contact Ankara Control on 119.3.
American 1904, we are ready to descend.
Maintain 5710,000, Tova 6030, vectors to Merit, Dennis 5, just 818.
American 1904, descend and maintain 15,000, altimeter 3003.
Morning departure, number 331, flight level 80.
No approach, Qatari 1179, please, I need the clearance for descent. Please, I need the clearance for descent, runway 16 left, please.
Southwest 1203, turn left, heading 285 vectors for the ILS runway 13 right approach.
Number 331, with approach, climb flight level 240.
No approach, I'm sorry, I've descended to flight level to altitude 2,500 for the localizer of runway 16 left.
Crossing runway 18 center, speedbird 8447.
Northwest 255, contact Ankara Control on 125.025.
Air France Niner 7 Sierra Bravo, de Gaulle approach, identified, climb flight level 100.
Contact unit radar on 129.555, number 331, good day.
Swiss 52, flight level 3000.
Right, 320, American 336.
Swiss 52, flight level is 3000 feet, left to land. Toronto entire staan.
Departure Cessna 428 Delta Whiskey is off Chandler runway heading, climbing 2,200 for 5,000.
Cessna 428 Delta Whiskey, stellar approach, radar contact.
Swiss 52, ready to land. Flight level is 3000 feet.
Swiss 52 Heavy, cleared for the ILS runway 15 right approach.
Roger, clear for the ILS runway 15 right approach. Thank you very much.
Cleared for the ILS runway 15 right approach. Swiss 52 Heavy.
JetBlue 606, turn right, heading 135.
Music contact the tower 118.05, Ferry 1179. Room PD going now. Bye bye.
JetBlue 606, proceed direct south PE. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Good afternoon, SoCal approach Frontier 3805, descending flight level 4000, expecting ILS 24 right at Los Angeles. Expect ILS 24 right approach in Los Angeles, Frontier 3805.
Boston departure, Skyhawk 1604 Foxtrot, its direction to Beverly Municipal Airport. Fly Hardy 071, Skyhawk 1604 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 04 Foxtrot, own navigation.
On navigation, Skyhawk 1604 Foxtrot.
American 1904, turn right, heading 030.
Swiss 52 Heavy, contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Contacting Boston Tower on 128.8. Swiss 52 Heavy. Boston Tower, Swiss 52 Heavy. Good evening, established on the ILS runway 15 right approach.
Swiss 52 Heavy, Boston Tower, winds 200 at 5. Runway 15 right, cleared to land. Attention all aircraft, inbound emergency aircraft on final approach to runway 15 right.
Cleared to land runway 15 right. Swiss 52 Heavy.
$2,500.
Edinburgh Tower, no delay. A320 on a 9-mile final runway 06. Winds calm, cleared to takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 24, easy, 18 whiskey.
Runway 06, winds calm, cleared to takeoff. Liberty International Airport Tower, roger.
Boston Tower, American 1886, established on the localizer for runway 33 left.
American 1886, Boston Tower, roger, continue approach.
Cleared to land runway 33 left, American 1886.
Speed mode 44.7. Contact departure
2000.
8.0.
Skyhawk Oscar Yankee Juliet, runway 25, cleared for the option. Skyhawk Oscar Yankee Juliet, roger.
25, clear for the option, until the post to plane for Oscar Yankee Juliet.
Delta 1841, Reagan Tower, no delay, A319 on an 8-mile final, runway 19er, winds 180 at 8, RNAV FMB, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 1841.
Swiss 10 Tango Heavy, Kennedy Tower, roger. Con
1000.
179er, welcome to Hamad, contact ground on 120.225.
For departure on 121.205, ECC, 18 Whiskey Lima.
$500. 400. 300. 200.
179, contact ground 120.225. Thank you guys, bye bye.
100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40.
8 Tango
30.
Whiskey, welcome to Boston. Contact ground on
20.
121.75.
10. 5.
Tower, 8 Tango Whiskey, contact ground 12175.
That's the right traffic, runway 18, on the Manchester Tower.
Runway 08, departure.
Runway 25, taxi via Whiskey Echo.
One 49 also short runway 08, ready for departure.
Medica Alpha, please request descent, flight level 100.
Toronto Tower, route 1622, moving short of the runway 05, ready for departure.
Route 1622, Toronto Tower, runway 05, wind 070 at 7, cleared for takeoff. American 1904, Raleigh Tower, roger, continue visual approach, runway 14. Lufthansa 7 Whiskey Lima, contact departure on 128.655.
Take off on my 08, watching 149 now.
This is 52,
Swiss 52 Heavy, Boston ground, taxi to Terminal E, Gate 15 via Charlie, hold short of runway 4 left, then Alpha. Have a good day.
Terminal E Gate 15 via Charlie, hold short of runway 4 left, then Alpha, Swiss 52 Heavy.
Nordic 5 Papa Romeo, pushback and start approved, face east.
Over the face east, Nordic 5 Papa Romeo.
Minneapolis ground, FedEx 133 is ready for taxi.
FedEx 1133, runway 30 left taxi via Tango, hold short of runway 4, then Delta Whiskey 5.
Ground, Envoy. Home ground, Envoy 3696 requesting pushback and start.
Restart approach south, notice 1405.
Swiss 10 Tango Heavy, Kennedy ground, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 4 via Kilo, hold short of runway 31 left, then Juliet Alpha, Mike Alpha. Have a good day.
Airchild 1013 Moria, taxi to runway 31 right via November Mike 2 Alpha.
Ryanair 25. Romeo Zulu, Luton ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Boston ground, Delta Airlines flight 5396 requesting engine startup. Engine start approved, Delta Airlines flight 5396. Boston ground, Delta Airlines flight 5396 requesting IFR clearance to KDCA.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Recife, Força Aérea 01, pronto para o táxi.
American 376 with you on the ground.
Southwest 3020, request permission, cross runway 22.
Southwest 1203, cross runway 22 approved.
Southwest 2996, runway 36 right taxi via Juliet 3, Juliet Charlie Bravo 10.
Minneapolis ground, FedEx 1133 control the short of runway 4. Crosshair runway 4, they continue taxi to Delta Whiskey 5, FedEx 1133.
Swiss 52 Heavy, stay right there. Emergency vehicles are on their way.
Liebe Gäste, wir haben gerade eine aufregende Nachricht zu verkünden. Unser Unser Pilot hat soeben das Emergency Landing Abzeichen verdient, indem er eine Notlandung erfolgreich durchgeführt hat. Dank seiner hervorragenden Fähigkeit und seiner Navigator sind wir stolz darauf, neue Lassen Sie sich von der Qualität und Service von Swiss verwöhnen. Vielen Dank, dass Sie mit uns fliegen.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles ground, 123 and under 5, requesting the cross runway 24 left.
American 1405 ready to taxi.
Blackwing 771, Sierra, Quebec, San Carlos ground, runway 30, taxi via Mike, Lima, Golf.
American 1405 taxi to 21 right, Kilo Echo to Victor Mike 6, American 1405.
Runway 30 via Mike, Lima, Golf, November 771, Sierra, Quebec.
Allegiant 438, Las Vegas ground, runway 1 right, taxi via Charlie, Bravo 4, Bravo, Bravo 8, Charlie, Delta, hold short of runway 8 left, then Delta 3.
Echo Lima, taxi to satellite 01 Bravo, Delta 4, Delta Alpha, hold short of runway 8.
Right via Alpha Tango Hotel Papa, Delta 801.
Sierra Pacific 965 Heavy, Airbus A340 ready for pushback and engine start. Pushback and engine start approved, facing south, Sierra Pacific 965 Heavy.
Runway 3696, waiting to cross runway 26 to runway 15.
Envoy 3696. 1996, Bob Hope Airport ground, contact tower on 118.7 for departure clearance.
Virgin 242, Manchester ground, taxi to Terminal 2. Gate 302, via Alpha Foxtrot, Alpha Delta, Echo, Quebec, Echo, November Charlie, Romeo. Good day.
Delta 2460 requesting push to start.